Hello traders, this is Alla Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and Proprietary Fibonacci Method. In this webinar, I will be showing you how you can benefit from Fibonacci strategies and how you can use Fibonacci in your own trading. First, I would like to remind you, everything I do in this webinar, I do to educate you about the markets and Fibonacci. So how in the world did I come up with the idea of Fibonacci? Until 2008, I traded solely on fundamentals and using indicators. In 2008, when market was collapsing completely, I recognized very clearly that there is a lot more to the story. That market collapsed not because of fundamentals, which were stunning at the time, not because of indicators. That market formed by Fibonacci puzzle and stages exact same repetitive patterns on any instrument, any time frame, any platform. This is a stock I was holding in 2008, Chesapeake Energy. This stock at the time had solid earnings, solid fundamentals. There was zero reason for this stock to collapse. I recognized very clearly that when price comes to Fibonacci reversal zone, price will collapse 80+% of the time. This is where market is now. Does this look familiar? We are at institutional reversal zone across the board on all the indexes. Knowledge right now in historical market formations is the key. This is identical market structure. Weekly chart is institutional chart. Trend inception in 2016, when bullish rally had started, reached trend exhaustion. If this looks familiar, what is holding this sell-off? This key Fibonacci support. This is identical structure in 2008. Only one piece of a puzzle missing. And this is what I will be showing you throughout webinar, that only Fibonacci will give you this much accuracy. Nothing else ever will. Here's a couple of examples from our trading room this week. Identical concept, identical Fibonacci levels. What is the only difference? These are day trading charts, not investment charts that you see instantly in day trading room. This is a market from the room from last week. Does this look familiar? This is Fibonacci reversal zone that applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. If you missed the videos last week, pretty please browse YouTube channel where you can see clearly. As I said, since Monday morning on that week, bias is bearish. Any time frame, any day trading chart did this. If I convert this chart to 5 minutes, it's identical structure. Take a look back to last week to remember this. Price at 28.61. If I convert this chart to 15 minutes, it's all the same. Price collapsed as expected. Why in the world is market rallying this week? This is the reason why. It reached Fibonacci reversal zone. This is a reason for this bullish structure, not a place to short. No indicator on the planet will give you these levels days, hours, minutes, weeks, months and years in advance. Only Fibonacci will. This is a chart that's been present in the trading room this week since Monday. This is the levels we identified in Fibonacci Mastery course before trading room open. Buyers stepped in from reversal zone on Monday, on Tuesday, yesterday, and this morning. All recorded on video. If you missed the videos, please visit the YouTube channel. As I spelled out this morning very clearly, rules are met, take a trade, flawless trend inception entries. And if I convert this chart to 1 minute, formula will be the same. Identical structure. And that's a key. Any chart you trade, any formula remains always the same. 1 second, please. Too many charts are open. This is Fibonacci reversal zone this morning on 1 minute chart. Identified days in advance. I change this chart to 5. It's all the same. Identical formula. This is exact same Fibonacci reversal zone that's currently present on long-term charts. Across the board, on all the indexes, across the board, on oil as well. This is the reason oil been selling off. So this is the work I had done since 2008. Pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits, nothing else matter. 40 charts in front of me, not one chart has an indicator. No indicator needed. Every single indicator afterthought, every single indicator developed after price already made the move. So here's a very powerful reminder. Here's a test for everyone. Here's a common sense. This is S&P daily chart. This is S&P E-mini future. If I would remove and change the name on the chart, let's ask everyone and let's see if anyone would get it right. What instrument will I bring up next? Take a look. What is this? Pretty please tell me. Anyone wants to take a guess? Why would that matter? The only thing every single person knows here for sure, this is price. There is no Fibonacci present anywhere. This is pure price. No one wants to take a guess what chart this is? No one knows? Is this euro? Is this pound? Is this S&P? Is this Nasdaq? Is this DAX? Is this Apple? Is this gold? Is this silver? What is this? No one wants to take a guess? It's not VIX, it's not NQ, it's not YM. None of it. Everyone is guessing. It's not ES, it's not gold, none of this. What every single person who's gotten the answer wrong knows. This is price. So why not go to the source in master price? Why waste your time on indicators? Why block your vision? I'm forever grateful for 2008. I recognized that 10 years ago. And that's what I will show you in this webinar. Ultimate accuracy, ultimate price. What forms the market? Nothing else needed. You have volume in front of you. You have price reversals in front of you. You have trend inception. And this is silver. Daily. Shock or not. One more test for everyone. What chart is this? It's in front of you. It's what you're looking at. That's ultimate price. So what chart is this? Does anyone want to take a guess? You're looking on pure price action, not blocked by indicators. This is price. Anyone wants to take a guess again? Pretty please? Exactly. Amazing answer. Why not go to the source and master price? It can be anything. Price action patterns remain the same. That was very clear understanding I came to in 2008. This is what I mastered. Anyone wants to take a guess? Anyone is brave enough to guess? No one. This is ultimate realization. Master patterns. Master price. Don't block your vision. If you found strategy that works, it should work on any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Risk management is the only difference. This is bonds. Day trading 15-minute chart. Every single thing I teach, every single thing I developed looks exactly the same on Apple, on Pound, on Euro, on 1 minute, on 5 minute, on 20, on daily, monthly, weekly. Only difference, risk management. Master price. Simple. Stop blocking your vision. What you're seeing in front of you on every single example is proprietary Fibonacci tool I developed in 2008. This tool has extremely high accuracy and can be used on any instrument, any time frame, any platform you choose to trade. Here's a top stock in US, the most powerful stock on the planet. Here's Apple. Do you remember Apple at 91? This was key Fibonacci support 2015 when Apple came out with the worst earnings in 13 years. What did I say? I said if this key support respected, Fibonacci will override all fundamentals. Who cares about the worst earnings in 13 years? Support respected, and I said Apple heading higher. 106, 111 next. This is Apple. Recently. Key Fibonacci support respected. Apple skyrocketed all the way to drastically higher levels. Apple more than doubled from key Fibonacci support. No surprise. As you can see on Apple now, this is where Apple's struggling. No surprise. Key Fibonacci resistance. Crawl is on. From 91 at the time of the worst earnings. This is exact same structure we witnessed in the trading room this morning. This is exact same place where S&P collapsed from on day trading chart. Let me find that chart. 1 second please. Every single instrument, identical formula. The only difference on day trading charts, you don't have to wait for months, you don't have to wait for weeks. You see it instantly every single day. The accuracy of the method that applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. So 1 second, this is a chart. This is a chart from last week from Day Trading Room. I just have to remember what chart I convert the next chart to. So I will find it next. Let's go on. So a lot of people do not know the difference between Fibonacci and indicators. Fibonacci golden ratio was discovered by Leonardo Pisano in 13th century. This special mathematical sequence creates repetitive spirals and triangles which are also present in nature. These exact same patterns are present in financial markets. Fibonacci formed by first two numbers in Fibonacci sequence starting from 0. This golden ratio is what forms trends in the markets. This golden ratio is what forms symmetry in everything you see that surrounds you in nature. From seashell to flowers to trees to human bodies, it's all the same. This is what forms the market. This Fibonacci sequence. Ultimate trend inception entries play out at reversal zone. Here's a couple of reminders. Do you remember euro at 3900 in 2014? Do you remember until where euro collapsed to? From 3900 until key Fibonacci support. Famous 105 level. Exact same level you saw on Apple. Do you know where euro is now? Do you know where euro rallied from? From this key support? This is where euro is now. Euro skyrocketed from 105 on weekly chart until this reversal zone. Everyone seeing this? Euro struggled in correction for months and months. Never broke through this Fibonacci resistance. And again, just to remind you, if you're understanding what played out on euro, this is NQ now at reversal zone. Chart present in the room for months. NQ in massive bearish correction. If you're complaining about slow markets, that's exactly the reason why. All indexes, most stocks, exhausted. Bullish rally reached institutional reversal levels. These corrections at institutional reversal levels will not last forever. Eventually market will sell off, just like euro did, just like gold did. No surprise. Gold oversold. Gold collapsing to ultimate trend inception, where buyers came from in 2017. Pulling a trigger randomly will never work. Only if rules are met, you can take a trade. This is what price does every day, every time, on any instrument. No need to wait to see the accuracy of the method on day trading charts. Here are a number of examples. Here's S&P at brick wall, ultimate resistance, just like Apple, just like euro, on 1-minute chart. As you can see, S&P been frozen at this level for over an hour. It is exact same sequence, it is exact same structure on hourly chart. Look at this dance and look at this collapse from reversal zone and rally from trend inception reversal zone. It's all the same. If something is not updating on your end, it means internet is little too slow. And that's golden ratio that forms the markets. And that's the core of the method. Price action and Fibonacci form repetitive patterns which can be capitalized upon in any market for trade entry and trade targets, which can be traded in both day trading and investment positions. Stocks, futures, Forex, ETFs, options, anything that has price has Fibonacci. Fibonacci is highly accurate predictive mathematical sequence for identifying profit targets on any time frame, which is essential in day trading and long-term investment decisions. Here's a chart of bonds now. Do you remember bonds at reversal zone in 2017? This is where bonds collapsed to. This is where bonds been trying to stage rally. What is blocking this rally? This key Fibonacci resistance. No surprise. This is S&P yesterday. Does this look familiar? Identical reversal zone. Identical structure. ZB are bonds on Ninja. This is bonds. This is showing clearly. Every single future has a different symbol on different platform. On Ninja, it's ZB. Identical formula across the board. You are looking on long-term investment chart on bonds, and this is day trading chart on S&P this week. Identical structure. Twin charts, as I showed you before on previous examples. If I remove the name from the chart, what makes this chart different from bonds? They are identical. Only Fibonacci can identify exits far in advance of current price. No indicator on the planet can do that. Only Fibonacci is highly accurate predictive mathematical tool. No indicator is. Fibonacci retracement levels are key to Fibonacci Trading Institute method. And here's a couple of reminders. Here's oil. Here's a chart on oil. As you can see, oil reached reversal zone. Oil oversold 2016. Does everyone see this level? What does it mean? It means when price comes to reversal zone, ultimate support, do not short. Monitor for long. Identical place where S&P was this morning on day trading chart. This is oil now. Bullish rally, staged, powerful, push from trend inception. Everyone seeing this? Identical price action patterns as 5-minute chart. This is oil now. Buy at trend inception. Identical structure. Do not enter into key Fibonacci resistance. This is the end of the minor trend. This is the reason this level is so bright pink. Had taken oil almost a year to break through this level. When bullish trend became major, anyone surprised why oil sold off? Should not be. It came to trend exhaustion. And as we discussed this morning before extremely bearish news on oil, we had no idea what the news will be. The only thing we knew, this is institutional support. This is not the place to short. Again, if you're not seeing videos on the website, please log in to our YouTube channel where you can view videos from all the events in the trading room. This is oil when it comes to day trading from the trading room. This is oil last week when oil came out August 2nd with the worst bearish news in years. Oil skyrocketed from this reversal zone until this reversal zone. And this is oil this morning, as I warned everyone. Fibonacci reversal zone identified weeks in advance. No one cares how bearish the news is. How many points did oil pull back? 100 plus. Because this is ultimate support, not the place to short. No matter what chart you trade, if you're trading 5, identical formula. Do not short. All recorded on video, all posted on the website. And again, this level has been identified in the room since weeks in advance. Fibonacci reversal zone, trend inception. When price comes to trend inception, ultimate support, it will always override bearish news. When price comes to ultimate resistance, it will always override bearish news. Price collapse, no surprise. This is what price does every time. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle, no matter what you trade. And if you're seeing the power of reversal zone on oil, on any chart, again and again and again, this is where market is now on S&P monthly. The classes I'm teaching right now in the course are the most important classes I've ever taught. We're only missing one piece of a puzzle. We are at the institutional reversal zone, first time since '08. What is holding this sell-off? This key Fibonacci support. Nothing less, nothing more. And that's what you're seeing in the trading room every day. Identical strategy. The only difference? You don't have to wait for days, weeks and months. You see it instantly. Simple. Fibonacci retracements cannot be traded without strict set of rules. Putting Fibonacci randomly on your charts will never work. Took me years to develop first strategies. Since 2008, I developed 30 plus strategies. Every single strategy is more simple than the one before, as I see very, very clearly that market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle, and more simple the pattern, more powerful it is. Fibonacci retracements must be used with strict set of rules, which will give trader high accuracy trade targets using the same set of rules for day and position trading on any instrument, any platform and any time frame. Fibonacci Trading Institute utilizes our own proprietary Fibonacci tool and proprietary Fibonacci strategies. Indicators look at the market after the fact. Indicators work by mathematically applying formula to a number of prior periods. Mathematical conditions must be met before indicator will ever plot. Fibonacci is not an indicator. Fibonacci naturally predictive tool can be used on any platform, any instrument, any time frame. Most efficient, most profitable market entries occur at trend inception. Again, this was the case this morning. Again, this was the case last week in the trading room as we dealt with trend inception entries time and time again on day trading charts. Give me one moment, please. So this is ultimate trend inception entries at ultimate support this entire week on S&P. This is where market opened up on Monday. Ultimate trend inception. Tuesday. And this is this morning. Not the place to short. What is the problem on Monday? Exact same bright pink line, exact same ultimate resistance as you saw on oil, as you saw on Apple. Took Apple almost a year to break through. Ultimate support respected. What is the difference? This is day trading chart. If I convert this chart to 5, identical accuracy remains. No need to wait for months and years. You see it every single day in the trading room. This is the market this morning. Ultimate trend inception. 5-minute chart. This is the market on long-term investment decisions in 2016. Everyone seeing this? Identical formula, identical price action patterns. This is trend exhaustion levels. Identical price action patterns as present in the room last week. Drastically different structure, drastically different area. Ultimate support and ultimate resistance remain in play. All you have to do is change the time frame. Accuracy remains the same. You want to trade 3? Why not? The only difference, risk management and trader's mentality. You want to trade monthly? Why not? The only difference, risk management and monthly mentality. Holding positions for months, not minutes. Identical price action patterns remains. And this is what I teach in the course, and this is what I was teaching this Monday, and this is the focus of Fibonacci class on Friday. This is what price repeats time and time again on any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Here are the key rules. Trade only the end of the first wave. Never second, never third, never fourth, never fifth. Ultimate trend inception entry play out at wave 1. Do not trade wave 2. Wave 2 is counter trend wave. If you choose to trade against the trend, your success rate will drop. If you miss the point of entry at wave 1, your only last option to enter at wave 3. Wave 4, not an option. Wave 5, the worst idea ever. Here's a couple of reminders. And here's price action structure on silver. Here we go. This is silver to the upside. Wave 1, buy low. Silver stages powerful counter trend move in 2016, collapsing back down. No surprise. Giving you another point of entry. Reminding you, do not buy this high. It will never work. Monitor for trend inception entry to the downside. Identical formula across the board. Identical dance on silver now, as silver oversold. Last Fibonacci structure started here, when price danced at the end of the minor trend for over a year, just like Apple had done. Silver collapsed until key support and struggled to break through this level. Do you remember this identical level on Apple, on Euro, on S&P, on oil? How long did silver dance here? Look at this dance. This ultimate support is out. Silver went into free fall. What would be flawless place to be? Ultimate trend inception. But only if rules are met, you can take a trade. Shorting silver this late, bad idea. Shorting at the trend inception when rules are met, excellent idea. And that's the market now, on this chart. Identical structure to the upside. On day trading chart on oil. Look at that. Let's dissect this pattern again. Shall we? Buy at trend inception, wave 1. Do not trade against the trend, wave 2. Those who love shorting the markets, ouch. Nothing good is possible if you're trading against the trend. Look at this pain, look at this torture, when oil was stuck for over a day on day trading chart. Only short from Fibonacci resistance, only if rules are met. Buyer stepped in again from ultimate support. No surprise. Flawless place to buy. Not into reversal zone. Identical price action structure across the board. Across all instruments. Here's Apple. This is Apple latest trend inception. Trade the end of the wave 1. Do not trade against the trend. Do not short into Fibonacci support. This is ultimate chop. This is ultimate pain. Do not participate. Price retraces. Corrective wave 2. Buyers picking up the steam. No surprise. Identical structure across the board. I take 5-minute chart, it's all the same. Identical formula applies. No surprise. Here is 5 on S&P. If I remove Fibonacci levels from the chart, nobody would have a clue. Why the entire morning this morning and why the entire previous 2 days I kept saying, cannot short, this is reversal zone. Take a look on the 5-wave price action pattern. It's all exactly the same. Wave 1, ignore wave 2. Enjoy the ride. Agree? Simple. Ignore wave 4. Buying this high, bad idea. Will not work. And let me show you why. Because this is identical reversal zone in front of you on 5-minute chart, not the place to buy the market. Every day, every time, identical formula. Reversal zone is a place to exit, not to buy. Simple. And that's price action patterns. And that's exact same thing. And that's identical structure. Across the board. And that's how I decoded the markets in '08, and that's what I've been teaching to traders from beginner to hedge fund manager since 2011. This is Nasdaq chart, identical to all the charts I've shown you. Simple, clear, beautifully defined pattern, 5-wave structure, major trend. Don't buy this late, don't enter into reversal zone. This is exactly the reason Nasdaq in correction. It's overbought, it's in a whole lot of pain. What is the smartest thing to do for investor? Not to buy this high. No reason to short into institutional support. That's the reason you've been seeing such powerful bullish pullbacks on Nasdaq this morning. Identical formula, identical strategy. When I come to hedge fund conventions and events, it never ceases to amaze me. It's entirely different world, it's entirely different mentality. What is the top most respected fund in US besides Bridgewater Associates? Renaissance Technology Fund, founded in 1982 by mathematician James Simmons, which is one of the most successful hedge funds in the world. Highly encourage you Google. No wonder what he's using. And that's the key. And that's what forms the market. Mathematician James Simmons knows what he's doing extremely well with Fibonacci. Fibonacci proprietary method applies to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Futures, stocks, options, Forex can be traded. As price action patterns, as I've shown you throughout the webinar, remain the same. The only difference, risk management. That's the key. Since 2011, I worked with traders from beginner to hedge fund manager in US and globally who trade indicator-free method. Day traders, position traders, option traders trade the method from small accounts to institutional size accounts. Proprietary Fibonacci strategies have stop, entry, and target. You learn how to identify targets, how to identify support and resistance levels in advance for day trading and investing using proprietary Fibonacci tools that can be installed on most platforms. I never came across a platform that does not have the tool. Focus of the method on trend inception and trend reversals. And that's the key. This proprietary Fibonacci tool can be installed on any platform. It is not software, it is not indicators. You learn rule-based method to trade with discipline. Enter trade using price, exit trade using proprietary Fibonacci levels. On anything you choose to trade. One of the biggest compliments I ever received from students who called my course Indicator Detox course. Please remember, simple formula to trading. If indicators worked, every single person on the planet would be Bill Gates. So, if you come to the website, you can review all the information under Learn. All classes are live. Group classes 8 weeks, private mentoring 16 includes all group classes. Modules only supplemental. You receive the settings to proprietary Fibonacci tool. I show you how to set up the tool on NinjaTrader 7. All the other students on massive other platforms, TradeStation, Thinkorswim, Sierra Charts, Infinity, MT4, platforms I've never even heard of, all have Fibonacci tool. Key classes on Monday and Friday. I am with students 5 days a week with live guided traded with pre-market analysis. Money management, trading psychology is a key. When I work with you one-on-one, we use Skype and TeamViewer sessions. Most important part of the website, always and forever. What students and graduates of the course have to say about course. Brand new testimonies constantly uploaded. On new website which we're building right now, we will be adding pictures to our students' testimonies, which you can also find throughout the website. It is absolutely not necessary to have NinjaTrader 7. NinjaTrader 7 is the platform that's becoming one of the most popular day trading platforms in the US. However, it is not a requirement. If you would like me to set up charts identical to mine, I can do so in private mentoring on NinjaTrader. Not a problem. Another very powerful and very important section of the website is YouTube channel. Pretty please browse 1000+ videos going back years. Every single video show you identical strategy, identical accuracy on any instrument, any time frame, any platform. If you ever would like to contact me, never hesitate to call or email me, but please review the information first. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. If you have any questions, traders, please do ask. If you would like me to analyze any instruments for you, pretty please do ask. So, here's a reminder. Let me show you what played out on 3-minute chart.